Across the country, Tshwane Special Economic Zone is one of the fastest growing special economic zone. I think the major proud achievement we have is that 8,000 jobs has been created over the past period, 5,000 during construction, and there are now 3,500 people on permanent employment. So it's high wage, high skilled jobs that have been created. 90% of the people come from Mamelodi, Easterus and Almafius. So it's a really proud achievement for Tshwane that we have created employment for people and for young people.
Luckily, this year we had a number of interesting visits from some of the world-class manufacturers that came in. I won't mention names at this stage. But again, for us, we were chosen as the SEZ of choice. What does it say? We must be doing something right. We might be doing something impactful because these companies are wanting to locate here in Tshwane.
So South Africa can't grow without the continent. And therefore the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement is basically a free trade zone for us to trade across our borders without having to go through big regulations and so on. So Tshwane is, as you know, is what we call Africa's first automotive city. We are the only town in the whole of Africa that has 3 OEMs, right? We've got Ford, we've got VW, we have Nissan in one city. So we are the hub of the automotive industry on the continent. So we hope that now TASEZ, working with the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, we will be able to export to the rest of the continent, but also import from them so that we can trade better, so that it's a win-win solution for the entire Africa.
TASEZ was established when it was during a time of COVID. That was the first thing. We didn't have offices to work from when we started this organization, which is quite interesting. So you don't have offices, you don't have systems. And we as a team got together, we had the teams meetings, we interacted, we were pushing. And so we had a SEZ up in 18 months, which was quite unknown for Africa to actually establish 12 factories in that period of time. And I think just that pace, just that how government got together, how the different spheres of government got together to make this happen is something that the rest of South Africa need to look at and the rest of Africa need to look at.
Contributors have resulted in us obtaining 3 clean audit consecutively, so for the past 4 years since our existence, we've had clean audit. It starts with the board because they set the tone at that level. And also having an ethical board, it helps, moving down to the audit and risk committee, EXCO. Employing skilled and competent employees contributes a great deal in that.
There are 2 aspects which are the highlight in this current financial year. One would be the investor confidence in the TASEZ concept. We seem to be facing the same challenges we faced in our phase 1 development, where we ended up being oversubscribed, which is a nice problem to have. We are facing a similar challenge with phase 2. The number of investors that have showed commitment through signing of commercial agreements far exceeds the available land. The second aspect is the targeting of domestic direct investment, which will assist domestic investors in terms of us ensuring that we broaden economic participation by the local suppliers.
The game is now changing. We're now looking to renewable sources of producing power. And by doing so, then investors are able to produce parts using this green power. And we as a SEZ are able then to be sustainable. We're able to supply components that are energy friendly. And we're also able to beneficiate SMMEs as well. These power purchase agreements, they run over a span of 25 to 30 years.
I'm very optimistic about the opportunities and really the strengths that are put forward by TASEZ. And this is not because of simply what was discussed during the strategy, but because of the people who are involved in TASEZ. That's from leadership at board level all the way down to managers and staff of the organization, one gets a sense that the people of TASEZ are so committed towards making their organization a high-performing organization and a highly impactful organization that is really geared for great stuff in the future.